The wait is over. The wait is over, bitch. Welcome me back to the motherfucking YouTube channel. Ho, it's doing one's motherfucking rule. We just gonna jump straight into it because I don't got time to be playing with y'all hoes. Now the question today is, was I wrong for moving to Houston? I had a lot of things going on before I came out here, and I wasn't really thinking about it. The way I move is different from the way I think. And I did think about it a little bit, but not as much as I probably should have to one of you bitches. To one of you bitches, your thought process would have probably been different. The way you move would have probably been different. Everybody's a little bit different. So, let's just get it started. You know what I mean? When I don't know if I was thinking about moving to Houston or not when I was working at the hotel. It probably came across my mind, but I make decisions off of impulse because that's who the fuck I am. I feel like if I have to make a decision, if I don't make it right there and then, I'm not gonna ever do it because I'm not gonna say I'm a procrastinator, but I think too much. I'm too much in my motherfucking head. So let me give you a little bit of a backstory before I end up coming to Houston. And this is basically all I really remember. I had left. I'm a start. The summer of 2021, I believe. Let me look. Because my memory's not that motherfucking well. I'm not gonna lie to you, bitch. Boy, I wouldn't even know because this phone... I didn't get this phone till I got to Houston. This is the phone I got when I got to Houston. So, September 2021, I believe. September 2021 is when I was living with my cousin, Cordora, and I was working at this hotel called the Hampton Inn and Suites in Harmarville. I'm going to take you all the way the fuck back. Before then, 3 months before that, I was living in Atlanta from probably October 2020 till May 2021. May 2021, I went to Miami for a little trip, but I had brought the rest of my stuff with me. And I was planning on moving back to Pittsburgh and moving in with my cousin. And that was the beginning of June, I believe. Kind of the beginning of June, kind of the end of May. So I stayed with my cousin, Kudora, in Tarentum from June 2021 until September 2021. Everything was fine. Everything was fine and dandy in my book. Because when you're living with somebody, I honestly don't like living with people. But I love my cousin. I love my cousin to death. I don't like living with people because I like to move on my own. I like to do things on my own. I don't really like thinking about... Well, the problem is I'm very mindful. I think about how everybody would feel if I make a certain move. If I do something different or if I do something out of the ordinary. Any move I make, I think about other people's, like, I'm considerate. Every move I make, I'm considerate other people's feelings. And I think too much about it. You know what I mean? Which is fine, but I want to have my own space. I'm grown, I'm old enough, and I don't really like having to depend on other people or make moves and then think about how other people are going to feel about it, or have to consult with them like, I don't want to have to ask her, like, I'm going to have somebody come over. I never asked her that because I never really had anybody over, because I don't like bringing people into other, like, even if you're my friend, I don't really like bringing people to other people's houses. I did have Kyrie over once, but Kyrie came and got me. She picked me up. That wasn't even like having her over, you know what I mean? Like coming in and sitting the fuck down, and because that's not really my style. I don't really like bringing people into other people's houses. That's not really, I don't know why. It's just like I think too much about how other people are going to feel, which I feel like people should do, because I don't like bringing other people to other people's spaces. I don't know what type of energy the person I bring in will have to mess up somebody else's energy and all that type of shit. Am I wrong? Like, I don't really like doing that. If you understand what I'm saying, I don't really like mixing everybody's energy. If it's not my shit, I'm not going to bring you into somebody else's shit because I don't know how somebody else will react. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I don't really like... I'm fine with consulting with other people, but it's not my preference. And anything I want, I get. So let's just start there. Anything I want, I'm gonna put my mind to it. I'm going to go get it myself. If somebody can't hand it to me, I'm going to go get it. You know what I mean? I don't really ask people for anything any fucking way, except Kador, because she's dependable. Now, the last time I asked her for something was years ago, though, and I think that was the moving with her, which that's another thing. I don't really like to sit around other people and have that I'm fine with sharing, especially with Kador, because Kador is my cousin. And she's very dependable, and she always has my back no matter what. I'm fine with sharing. How can I say this? I'm fine with sharing. I lost my train of thought, kind of. A little bit. Just a little bit. Either way, I'm grown. And I really don't want no fucking roommates. Let's just leave it at that. So I just figured it's time for me to... Well, I didn't figure at that time it was time for me to dip out. So after Atlanta, when I was staying in an Airbnb in Atlanta, and when I came to live with Kador, it was only just going to be a stepping stone so I can get my money up and keep on pushing, because it was hard for me to find a job in Atlanta. It was hard for me to keep a job in Atlanta. And I felt like, not even hard for me to keep a job, I felt like I kept getting pushed out of spaces to the point where I feel like it wasn't meant for me to be there anymore. And I like to follow signs a lot. Signs are my best friend. I listen to signs, I hear shit, like certain things. Like, I'm going to give you an example. I was just supposed to go to an interview at IHOP, but I called there a couple times and it says the line is busy. I'm not going to the interview. It's not meant for me. Something's telling me not to go. While I'm trying to call them and nobody's going to confirm with me that I have an interview, why waste my motherfucking time? I'm not going. That's it. Because honestly, that's another sign is it don't feel right in my spirit, don't feel right in my heart, don't feel right in my stomach. It's giving me anxiety. I don't really want to go because I don't really want to work there any fucking way. I don't really want to have a job. I want to focus on my career. So I'm not going. I want to make money, but all money ain't good money and all money ain't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? All money ain't meant for you neither. Some money just ain't meant for you. Opportunities come a dime a dozen, but all opportunities aren't meant to be taken. I just feel like, for me, y'all do y'all. Y'all do what's best for y'all. Somebody said something about if there's no peace in it, like if you can't find the peace within doing it, don't do it. I can find the peace within doing it, so I'm not doing it right now at this moment because I can't find a peace in it. So I decided to take my phone out and make a YouTube video for y'all hoes. And that's kind of fucking me up because I keep trying to edit videos on CapCut. A video would have came out before this. First of all, I started to do reaction video. I'm getting off the topic a lot. See, bitches, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. That's just what the fuck I do. I get off topic a lot. I was on CapCut trying to edit a video, reaction video. Come to find out, this phone didn't fucking screen record it. An XXL video. So the other day, I tried to fucking screen record, and I was recording at the same time a video by what's her name? I forgot her name. One of Glorilla's friends, Big K Corbin. That shit halfway screen recorded, so there's not really much I could do. It's like it's not meant to be. I can't really do much about it. That video wasn't meant to happen, I guess. And every time I try to record something on CapCut, it says not enough storage for me to download it to my phone. So I have to do something different. I have to maneuver around that some type of way for me to be able to edit this video, I have to probably send it to my iPad or something and then upload it from there and put it on YouTube. Either way, when I was working at the Hampton Inn in Hormerville, it felt like a lot of things were going right, but it felt like a lot of things weren't meant to be. And I felt like I'm gonna take my time, bitch. Don't rush me. Let me think. Well, how was I feeling in that time? I have to go back to that moment. Cause my memory do be fucked up, and the loss of Zakir really fucks up a lot of things for me. Like my memory wise, like my memory would just be out of here. Like I be going through so much shit at the time. Like I go through so many emotions. I don't really be remember what the fuck I be feeling or what the fuck I really go through. Cause a lot like when you go through a sudden death or something like that, or something that has to do with grief, or you're in mourning a lot of shit fly past you, and a lot of shit you don't remember. Sometimes you just be all over the place, and sometimes I'm all over the place, and some shit I just don't remember. I can't really beat myself up about it. I have to work through with myself, and if it's not meant for me to remember it, it's not meant for me to fucking remember it, bitch. I have a lot of, it's not even a prophecy, bitch. If it's not meant for me to remember, it's just not meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't meant to be in my remembrance, bitch. Excuse me, I keep cussing. Damn. I'm a cusser, bitch. What happened? My AGM at Hormerville, let me take these shoes off, because my feet feel like they're sweating, and y'all can't see them any fucking way. Had to get all the way fucking dressed. I got pants on and everything. A lot of people don't really get dressed. They probably just have on underwear because, you know, you can't see them from the waist down. But I have on pants, and I had on my shoes. I just took the motherfuckers off because my feet didn't feel right. And I was honestly ready to go to this interview, but we just talked about that. So my manager, my AGM, my supervisor, I think he was an AGM. I think his name was Steven. And he was tall and white. He gave me a racist vibe, but that's not why I ended up leaving. I don't think. He gave me a racist vibe, though. He's one of them, like, undercover racists, like one of them undercover Trump supporter. That's what he give me. I'm telling you that. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It's not, I don't think it's really significant, because what happened to me doesn't really have to do with my race, I don't think. Was I really in the wrong? Because he caught me once sitting down. I was a houseman. So let me start there. I was a houseman at that Hormerville, at that hotel. I was a houseman, so I used to just strip bids, and that was about it. Sometimes I would help clean up the rooms. I would stay there for like 12 hours sometimes. Damn, I gotta give you a whole motherfucking backstory, don't I? So the housekeeping supervisor's name was Kelly. I'm gonna try not to spill too much of her tea because her, damn, it's really in my story. I'm trying to start off light. Let me start there. Let me give you this. I'm trying to start off light. I'm trying to give you something light, because the shit I'm going to be getting into as I move on with videos is going to be like really heavy shit. And I don't really want to tell anybody's tea, but this is a warning. This is a warning right here. You may pop up in my shit, and you may be a part of my story, because it's my story. The shit you done to me is a part of my story. It's a part of my healing. It's a part of my way of being. It's what made me me today. So Kelly, she had a lot going on. That's all I'm going to say about that situation. Maybe I shouldn't say her fucking name, because I do want to tell a little bit more about it. Matter of fact, you know what? This is my shit. You know what? This is my shit. I don't know if she's going through this anymore, and I really don't care. So Kelly was, she was a housekeeping supervisor. That was my girl. I love Kelly down, but she had a lot of issues. She was in an abusive relationship This is dog one, baby. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to just give you the truth. She's in an abusive relationship. She was popping pills. She smoked weed. Like, and I guess she had anxiety. So the anxiety when I guess the pills were medicinal. Like, you know what I mean? Like no. Damn, I can't even say that because that's incriminative. So she put what I was going to say, but I can say this. She popped pills. I'm not going to tell you what type of pills they were, but pills, girl, pills. You hear me? Pills, and it was two different of them, like two different prescriptions. Cause one made her sleepy, the other one made her gain weight or something like that. I do not remember like verbatim, but it was a lot of shit going on with that girl. So I used to be in that Hormerville hotel, like probably 12 hours a day, getting paper. Like I was really getting paid out there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in there 12 hours a day getting paid probably $11 an hour. So probably $1,000 every 2 weeks. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm paying my cousin about $300 every month, I think. Probably $300 a month. So I was only there for 3 months any fucking way. So I ended up probably paying her like $900 or something like that. Something of the sort. So I said that to say this. Kelly moved pretty slow. And she was the housekeeper supervisor. So some days she ended up having like rooms. She had to clean up rooms by herself. And she moved pretty slow because she was popping pills and she had a lot of stuff going on, I guess. And I don't know, she didn't want to go home. But they were actually fucking her in her ass because what she was getting paid. Damn, I'm telling all this girl's tea. But she was getting paid. But she was getting paid like, bitch. They was really raping her. Like, when she was getting paid, she wasn't getting paid any overtime like I was getting paid overtime. So I'm probably getting more money than her at this moment. Like, when I was working with her, I was probably getting more money than her because I'm getting overtime. She's not. And I'm sitting here helping her. So I'm helping her clean up rooms. And, bitch, I'm taking my time. Because, bitch, I'm getting paid overtime. She's not. She's trying to probably get up out of there. She stayed there from, like, 7 to 7 a day. Like 7 to 7, 12 hours. Bitch, you're in here for 12 hours getting paid dust, and I'm in here for 12 hours and I'm getting paid overtime. So it's fine with me. You do you, boo. Move as slow as you want, and I'm gonna sit here and help you. Because I need the money any fucking way. I ain't got shit else to do. I'm just gonna go home and go to fuck to sleep. I really don't got no motherfucking friends. Well, I did have friends, but it's like, did I? Shit, at this moment, did I? Because I wasn't really doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like I do not have friends. This is another reason why I feel like I'm not wrong for moving to Houston. I feel like I don't have friends and family until I'm gone. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. A lot of people do not, a lot of people did not feel anything until I left. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people do not hit you up until you're gone. People do not miss you until you're until you're not available any fucking more. So, with that being said, did I really have friends at the time? Because I don't feel like I did. I used to call people and text people like, what you do? You want to do anything today? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Oh, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Didn't really have no friends. Didn't really have no family. So, ain't much for me to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I feel like I'm not really wrong. I didn't really leave anybody because nobody really wasn't available for me to be able to be like, I'm going to stay because of them. That's why I really started making decisions and saying fuck everybody else, because nobody was really available for me like I was available to them. I'm not going to say everybody wasn't, but most of the time that's basically what it was. And if you feel like I'm lying, say that so I can give you an example of why you weren't available to me. I had to turn that shit down. And I'm honestly ready to take this off, but I'm going to keep it on for a couple more minutes, I think. I think I'm ready to take this fucking choker off because I'm sick of talking with it. Am I wrong, bitch? You know, like, every time I get dressed up, damn, I'm off topic again. Who is calling me? Hold on.